This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. If you go to theyoungturks.com/GoDaddy, you get the best promo codes in the world.
So earlier in the week, Apple accepted an app that was created by Exodus International, and what the app decided to do was try to help homosexuals or gays convert into straight men and women. Okay, they said.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. The whole purpose of this app was basically to make gay people straight. Now, Change.org noticed the app and they said, why would Apple accept this? Not only did they accept the app, they gave it a 4+ rating, which indicates that it has no objectionable material. Okay, that it's a completely fine app, it's family friendly, everyone should download it. So Change.org was upset about it.
Well, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, it makes sense. If you're gay, wouldn't you want to be straight? And how would you do that other than through an app? I don't know why people are complaining about this.
Yeah, seriously, it's not a big deal at all. You know, it's not deceptive at all. It's not bigoted at all. They're just trying to help the population. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So Change.org was upset about it, and they decided to start an online petition. Well, that online petition got 100,000 signatures, and Apple finally pulled the app off their iTunes store. Okay.
They pulled it.
Yeah, they pulled it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's the whole update of the story. And I love that they pulled it, and I love that so many people, signed that online petition to get rid of the app. But still, going back to the fact that Apple not only approved the app, but gave it a 4+ Apple rating, is just crazy, especially considering the fact that Apple has a long history of denying app developers that have, risque images of women in their applications. I love that they're willing to reject that, but they're not willing to reject an app that is bigoted, deceptive, and just plain hateful.
Now, I hear you on all that. You know my stance, which is just let them go. Let everybody have their own opinion, and then we fight back with our opinion. I know Apple's a private company. Of course, they can make any choice they like. I think they should approve the more risque apps. I think my position on this is that I wouldn't have minded if they approved this app. I think the 4-star rating is outrageous, of course. Mm-hmm. There's definitely offensive issues regarding this. Look, some people think that gays can be cured. Now, I think that's mental, and I think it does great damage to those people who go into those programs, and I feel sick about it. But at the same time, it's a free country, and so if they've got an app for their crazy way of thinking, I'm a little uncomfortable with banning it altogether.
The thing with Apple is they're so inconsistent. And I agree with you. They're a private company, so they can do whatever they want, right? But you can't ban ads or applications that have naked pictures and then keep applications that have other offensive material. That just doesn't make any sense. Either don't ban anything at all, or if you're going to ban things that have questionable material or offensive material or sensitive material or non-family friendly material, then you got to ban all of the applications that have that kind of content.
I'm actually going to go further, though, in defending them because, look, I don't like the ban on risque material, but I see the difference between, hey, these are nude pictures we're not going to be in favor of, as opposed to offensive written material, right? Mm-hmm. Because it depends on who finds it offensive. Obviously, for very, very good reason, gay Americans find that app incredibly offensive, right? But other people will find our material offensive, and they will find Rush Limbaugh's material offensive. If Glenn Beck had an app, should it be banned for being offensive? I say no way, no. And who knows? Well, the conservative host might agree with gay conversion and stuff. So does that mean that app should be banned because he said it in his show? No way. So that's why I think it's a tougher line to draw than others believe.
Right. It is a tougher line. I think the safe way to play it is to just not ban anything. But Apple doesn't want to play that game. They want to be considered a family-friendly company. So they get to make the decision as to what they ban and what they keep. And I just think it's stupid to ban naked pictures. Like, why are we so afraid of human anatomy? Why are we afraid of someone's breasts? Like, why is that considered offensive and objectionable material? I just don't get it. So I don't know how their rating system works. It doesn't really make sense.
All right, we have finally found the quote of the day. I don't know why we're afraid of people's breasts.
Cenk, if you want to buy a domain name, you want to know the best website to go to?
I already know it. GoDaddy.com.
First of all, they have 24/7 customer service.
If you want to download GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app, boom, on your phone instantly. And if you go to theyoungturks.com/GoDaddy, you get all of our promo codes, like TYT1 gets you 10% off of all your orders.
TYT3 gets you a .com domain for only $7.99.
You can't beat that!